The dreams of a classical physicist. The birth of a new or restructured classical physics that explains cosmology simply, through its contribution of easy and understandable models and explanations, not magical, strange, illogical, and impossible for human beings to comprehend. To this end, a specific critique of the current state of cosmological physics is offered here. Quantum fables, when it is proclaimed that human logic does not work in the microcosm, but rather quantum illogic. An endless series of contradictions and corrections, until it is no longer known what to say about most quantum topics, such as superposition. First, we are told that the mental influence of the observer affects particles in superposition, collapsing them until they become real. Then, once such an incongruity is discussed, since it is the particles that send data to our brain, not our brain to them, it is said that it is the measuring instruments that influence the superimposed particles and make them real. Then, after analyzing that, in the previous case, the particles of the entire universe would never be real because we cannot measure them, it is decided that it is enough for them to interact with each other to break free from superposition and become real. However, the problem persists, since interactions occur continuously in all particles of the universe, as almost all forces and interactions are carried out throughout the cosmos, such as Higgs fields and bosons that give mass to particles, electromagnetic forces and fields throughout the cosmos, gravity, magnetic fields, etc. And therefore, all particles will always be in their real form and not superimposed, since they will have undergone multiple interactions with multiple fields, elements, and with each other. In short, superposition cannot exist. So why superposition was invented, and on what irrefutable evidence is it based? Well, we don't remember anymore, but someone must have come up with it. So, friends, if anyone wants to learn more about this neoclassical physics that can explain our current understanding of the cosmos in a simple way, they can check out the model I've presented on the website. Or if they prefer a textbook or ebook, it's also available on Amazon.com.